Hello everyone. Today is going to be epic because it's 2023! Whey! It is a new year, and with that comes a perfect time to look back at the last year over all of the best things that ever happened. I've got 10 of my favourite moments from last year. I had a little skim through my YouTube channel just to have a go over what actually happened because so much took place. And we're going to start off with number 10, and that is the fact that I decided to go out, screw into a live tree and turn it into a ramp and do a backflip no-hander out of it. What was I thinking? Now moving on to number 9, this is the Amazon forks on my enduro bike. I found some triple clamp forks on Amazon, thought I'd give them a little order and see how they'd perform on my enduro bike at Twisted Oaks Bike Park. A lot of you liked that video, it's got about 1 million views, and it was very, very fun. They actually worked way better than I thought. Basically just skimming through, the fact that it had so many views reminded me of that video, and I thought it was a pretty cool one. So here's a few clips from the Amazon triple clamp forks. Oh, the flow is just unreal. Wow, feels incredible. There we go, there were the Amazon suspension forks. They had the heaviest top out ever, which was quite a scary sound. But other than that, they're pretty good. Now, on to number 8. I've done my fair share of traveling around the world on my mountain bike. But one place I always wanted to ride, and especially on an e-bike, was the Black Hills in France. So I went over to my friend's place, Yannick Grenieri, an old time friend and old contest rider, and he took me out into the Black Hills, and there's these amazing ridge lines, and they look so amazing. It's not even so difficult to ride, but the way it looks is so incredible that just stood out as one of the coolest moments for me of this past year. Look at this. Let's go. Here we go. Crazy, rampagey line. Oh my god, look over the edge. Oh, wow. Oh, Yannick's flying. Oh, I wanted to get across from that so quick. That's gnarly. Oh. Wow. Good.
Oh wow, happy to be here with you, man.
Yeah, it's amazing. Cheers, man. We're now moving up the list into number 7. We're going to be looking back at the Crankworx Silver Star event, which took place in Canada. This is a slopestyle event. It was an FMB gold level contest. I thought I'd get involved and see if I could grab myself a wild card to Whistler. Unfortunately, at this event, I actually crashed out in qualifying and wasn't able to ride the finals. The most annoying thing about it is that I'd actually already qualified, but in my second qualifying run I got a bit excited, wanted to beat my last score for literally no reason as well, because I was already qualified, and then crashed so hard that I couldn't ride the next day. Hey! Ow! As you can see there, super heavy slam, but I mean, these things do happen, and from here I actually went on to another event which might have gone better. We'll look at that later in the collection. So, up into number 6. Number 6 then brings me on to one of the coolest and most ridiculous things I actually done this year. So we had a huge jam at Bike Park Wales. This was called the Vanta Jam on their newly built Vanta line, which is a huge freeride line with big gaps, huge doubles. All of the best riders from England turned up to session this awesome bike park trail. And I stupidly thought, or greatly thought, that I should bring along my steering wheel, fit that to my enduro bike and ride through the line as well. It worked so well in the end that I managed to flip the first massive jump down on the bottom part of the trail and actually get a pretty cool run through with this steering wheel on. So ridiculous.
Good for tables, actually. Oh my god.
See, it worked so well. Why are we not all riding with steering wheels on our bikes yet? Come on guys, keep up with the times. Right, we're now into number 5, and this was my How I See It South Africa trip. I've actually done only one How I See It video this year, and this was it. In South Africa, exploring Cape Town. Was such a cool one with Max Fredriksson. We had some really cool times riding 6 spots, exploring around, and it was just a great trip. Here's some of my favourite clips from there. Now, if you guys like that and you want to see some more How I See It's in this new year, please let me know, and definitely comment below where you think we should go, because we're slowly not really knowing where we should head to. So if you guys can give us an idea, we'll go there and get a How I See It done. On to number 4. So for number 4, I've had to include the GoPro trip to Whistler. Of course, Whistler is like the most famous mountain bike destination, but when you're joined with the likes of Brendan Fairclough, Nikolai Rogatkin, Remy Metalia, Michaela Gatto, even Killian Bron, like, the best things take place. Even Jeff Gulovich was there. We were able to make some amazing clips, and actually I was even in the launch video for the Hero 11. Super sick. This was just amazing. So once again, thank you GoPro for that amazing trip and all the awesome opportunities you give me. But here's a few of my favorite clips from this trip. See? Absolute banger. Now we're moving into number 3, and these aren't particularly in order because number 3 is the case of 2 snapping forks. Actually, one was a pair of forks and the second was the frame, which happened actually not even that long ago. So I actually bought an Amazon fat bike, thought I'd take that to Chicksand's bike park and test it to the limits. but actually the forks snapped off right at the end. Luckily I wasn't doing anything crazy, and I've got a nice little scar here to remember that crash from forever. And it looked like this. Let's do a little side hop landing off this little stump here, look. Oh, see? Horrible. Then that wasn't enough for me, so I decided to get a bamboo bike, a bamboo frame, built up my jump bike onto it, and then this happened. The moral of that story is fork snapping in your face isn't that fun. On to the next. So we're on to number 2 now, and as you know, I like riding weird bikes. Well, there was a lot of those shown on the channel this year. We had the paramotor, the drift tricycle, just to name a few, even the side-by-side of Louis on it. Anyway, they were so much fun, they always bring out the best times ever. So let's do a little mashup of all the weirdest bikes I had on the channel this year. Huge 3. That was almost it, wasn't it? Oh no, there's a car coming! Uh-oh, first jump. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah! Oh my god, it's so fast! Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh my god! See? Always so much fun. We're now going to move on to number 1, the finale, the best thing that happened last year in 2022. What is it? The fact I made a podium is the best moment ever. My personal goal every year is to still try and get at least 1 podium at a slopestyle event. So I headed out to the Dirt Masters Festival in Germany and managed to do just that, with a 2nd place behind Eric Fedko. This was such an awesome event. I always love it there. The German fans and crowd are just amazing. They're screaming, shouting, the vibes at all time. And here's an awesome drone shot of my run from the event that got me 2nd place. So not only did I get 2nd place, I actually also got a 4th place at the Big White Invitational in Canada. And this was super special to me because this event is massive. Like, the course is huge. I was terrified riding the event. Just riding practice was horrible. It was painful. The cranks were bending. The impacts were so large. But then as soon as the comp started, boom, I went into contest mode again. I found my contest mode inside me and managed to pull out a 4th place with this run.
Here we go, Stab Pilgrim. I think it's the bone. Okay. You.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God.
So that was my run. I was very happy with that. and actually only just missed out by 1 spot for a wild card to Whistler as well. See, this year I tried to get back into the diamond events just for fun to see if it was possible, and I missed out only by a few positions each time. Maybe next year. But I did also go to the Eurobike event. That was a gold level FMB event. That had a wild card available for another one of the Crankworx stops. Unfortunately, I only got 6th place. If I'd have got 4th or something like that, I might have got myself a wild card. But anyway, I actually had a really cool time there with the 6th place, and actually in my 2nd or 3rd run I had a huge slam. So here's a couple of clips from there. So there we go. I haven't totally quit the contest vibes yet. I absolutely love getting involved. The most exciting thing about it is actually seeing how big the level has got and how good the riders have progressed over the years. It's just amazing to still be able to hang on and still keep up with a few of the guys. But the top level guys like Emil, Thomas Lemoyne, the Genons, the new up and coming young kids, it's just crazy what they're doing these days. Tom Eisted, I mean, really cool. Super good to be a part of it. So hopefully I can still attend a few more events next year. Hey, I might even be able to get a wild card. We'll see what's going to happen with that. But they are my top 10 moments of 2022. We're now into a brand new year, so happy new year to all of you. It's going to be a good one. If you didn't watch my last video, you'll have seen that I rode my high bike for the very, very last time. That's right, no more high bike for me. I have quit that brand. We've gone our separate ways. No hard feelings from either side. But I do have a new bike sponsor that I will be revealing in the next video, January the 4th. I'm going to be doing a YouTube premiere, so get on there before the video uploads. Get your guesses in as to who you think I'm going to be riding for. I'll be answering your questions and stuff before the video starts. So January the 4th, 6 PM UK time, I'm going to do a big reveal of who my new sponsor is. But on that bombshell of looking back on sick stuff, a happy new year and fun, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That'd be awesome if you leave some comments, and it'd be sick if you subscribe. See you in the next one. To the sky.